All right, we're back. Major championship week, second major of the year, the PGA championship at Quail Hollow. How are we feeling about this week?
I'm pumped. It's major championship week, so can always be pumped for that. It's always good show out when it's major championship, the best in the world coming. So I'm pumped. It's definitely a little non-exciting one for the course wise because it's just another regular tour, PGA Tour stop. But could be a fun week. I'm excited for it. Excited to get the pod back together for another week.
We have special guest here, Sean Coughlin, joining us for this exciting major week. Sean, how we doing?
I know ball a little bit.
Yeah, he knows ball.
Yeah, played a little bit.
I know a little bit of ball. I'm gonna keep my I think my opinions are short and sweet this week, but I think, that's all that's required out of Quail Hollow.
I like that. I like that a lot. Um, He'll recap last week just a little bit. Elevated event, the Truist Championship at Philly Cricket Club. It was a very exciting event, I think. I think the PGA Tour should make it a regular stop. Um, and Sepp Straka was your winner. Was it 16 under?
Something like that. Yeah.
Over the gutless loser Shane Lowry.
Oh God.
That guy's got a winning problem
Yeah,
and
it
needs to
does.
figure it out soon.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
he's allergic to winning.
he hasn't
Mm,
won anything since the British.
yeah.
We were talking about that last week. I picked them. I mean, you picked them, but I took the bet pre tournament. I thought it was looking good, and then just two over in the last three. Shit the bed.
Put himself in contention just like Shane usually does. And usually you're going up against someone like Rory, Scotty, and you're like, oh, he's got no shot. But then you get a guy like Sepp who's kind of on that same level he is. He's like, oh, he should do the job this time, and didn't get it done. But after that first round, I thought they were going to tear up the course, like shoot like 20 something under,
Mm-hmm.
and it was actually fun to see it rain and watch the guys struggle a little bit because I thought it was going to turn into a birdie fest and kind
Yeah,
of ruin the event, but. Overall, I would say that the PGA Tour should go back. I think.
the pros wanted to. They loved it. They said that they need more northeast stops, like in like East Coast kind of northeast spots. There's a lot of old country clubs that they can play and a lot of sweet courses they can host, and I think that should turn into a regular tour event right there.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I mean, what does the Northeast get? We have Travelers,
Travelers and
Memorial, if you're gonna
count
like,
that, I guess, in the Midwest.
Rocket Mortgage in Detroit, do you count that?
yeah,
That's
like
can't really.
not much northern.
There's definitely another one somewhere around. Oh, it's or no, that's North Carolina. I think is um the Wyndham.
Yeah, yeah, I
No,
think that's North Carolina.
that's like Sedgefield. I don't know. I think that's not Northeast. So they need more
Yeah.
tournaments up there. I think.
hmm And I think that's why I think the U.S. Opens have been so good over the years, is they go to those old style Northeast courses. Like we're going to see Oakmont in a month, and it's going to be awesome.
Oh my
So
God, that course is prime.
yeah. But yeah, so second major of the year, going to Rory McIlroy Country Club, as some call it. Uh,
Yeah.
Tallied up 4 wins there in his career. Um, yeah, I mean the course is long, and I did see they got a lot of rain over the last couple of days, so it is going to be wet, not like baked out and running the greens running too fast, but I think they're playing at like 7,600 yards. Bermuda greens, thick rough, especially with that rain, it's going to make it a lot thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Kind of
Previous winners, we had JT obviously winning the major here in 2017, Rory, Wyndham, Max Homa.
yep,
Trying to think of anybody else who's won. It's notable.
Ricky way back.
Ricky, yeah.
But yeah, it's a definitely a bomber's kind of course too. You can take advantage of with some long hitting, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. It's gonna be a good course. It looks like it's in prime condition.
Mhm. Shit, my screen. So you guys see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Cool. All right. This week's favorite and kind of co-favorite too, Rory and Scotty, 4-1 and 4.5-1. Obviously, Rory coming off of his major win at Augusta, getting the career Grand Slam and coming to a place where he feels most comfortable. Obviously, has 4 wins, and then Scotty, who hasn't played this course much. I don't think he's played here in a normal event, anything
Oh.
outside the President's Cup, where, by the way, he went scoreless that week.
Mm.
Um, what's your guys' threat level? What do you think Scotty and Rory, if you had to take a bet, them or the field, where are you at with that?
Field.
I'm Field. I think Rory McIlroy, he honestly has a little too much pressure off of him, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't think he goes out there and gets it done.
I agree. I don't see Scotty winning. I think he's gonna win the US Open. I don't see him winning here. I think it might be a little too soon after that win. Rory, I mean he fits this well. Of course he's won here before and he's obviously coming off it. So he's either right. There's two different sides of it. What Sean said, he's either like too lax now that happened, or he's too locked, or he's so locked in because of
Right. We're gonna find out.
that. We'll find out.
Yeah. I mean, one of them is going to be there down the
Yes,
stretch,
most
and
likely.
one's going to be lingering, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 shots back and never really in and backdoor in top 10.
Yeah, exactly.
If you had to take a head-to-head bet, Scotty or Rory this week, which way are you guys going?
I'm going Rory.
Yeah, I'll take Rory.
Yeah, I think that's my answer too, just because of his familiarity with this place compared to Scotty's.
Yeah.
Like even if he is lax, he's still Rory.
Right. Exactly. Like what his ceiling is what? Or floor, whatever. It's T12.
Yeah,
Right.
Like he's
probably.
not going to finish outside the top 20.
I
Oh.
most likely not.
All right, so the next guy down the board is Bryson DeChambeau.
DeChambeau?
Polo on today. It's his week. I took him a couple months ago. I got an 18 to 1, and then I took it again on Sunday at 14, and then again at 12 and 10. I have money spread out all around Bryson this week. My pick to win. So, I mean, Rory's success here is because he's a bomber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bryson is any course Rory can do well at. I feel like Bryson it can follow the same. He does have good finishes here when he played in it when he was on the PGA Tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I was talking to my dad, I feel like I'm comparing Bryson to like that 2018 Brooks where like he can compete at any major, like outside like the Open.
Yeah.
He's just going to be there. I mean, you've seen he's at the US Open last year, obviously
He's
won
typical.
PGA last year, Masters. Like he's course proof at this point. Um, and he's a bomber, obviously. And so yeah, I think Bryson gets his third major this week, and we're gonna be rich.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I
It
think
does feel like Brooks. I wish I could gamble that. I mean, I could have. Did I? I don't know. I might have. But
Probably,
like
probably right after the Brooks run.
that's just yeah, expectation though. I feel like when I look at a golf tournament major now, it's just like, ah, well, Bryson's a pretty safe pick.
Hmm.
And yeah, I like
he's
him a lot this week.
yeah. He's gonna be there in the top five, most likely.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be in contention because he's just gonna have so many birdie opportunities with his driving. And I think like he might just kind of stuff the course out. Like he might just and if his wedges are dialed and he's making putts, like I would guarantee he'll win because he's just gonna be having wedges into every hole. Because there's some like of these holes where you can just launch it over the corner. He hits it so high where he takes it just all over these corners. It's a lot of dog legs that like you can take advantage of like long carry distance. So we'll see.
Yeah. And I'm worried he's easily the most popular golfer this week. I
Oh
mean,
my God, yeah. Everyone's
dude,
all
you just tell by the odds. I mean,
yeah.
at Sunday night before I went to bed, I grabbed him at 14 on DraftKings. 7 to 1 is a crazy
Yeah.
number for
Yeah.
Bryce. I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'd still bet it at 7, but I mean, try to find like a boost or something to where you can get a better number than 7. Um, he is easily the number one on the most tip chart this week. JT at 2, Patrick Reed 3, Corey Connors 4, Hatton 5, Hovland 6, and Ludwig 7. So then we got that next range. You got John Rahm at 18, Xander 22, JT 22, Ludwig 25, Colin 25. Any of these names pique your interest this week?
Fading Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, hard fade on that.
Um,
JT could make a run.
I think he
I don't
would
know.
be in contention. He's just playing too good right now to not be in contention. I think at a course
Right.
he played really well. I think his top 10, I mean, I'm sure it's probably like even money around there, would be a really, really good bet. Just like a solid, like throw a decent amount of units on it because I think he's going to be there just the way he's playing. You would, and then if he isn't there, then it's like, all right, then I don't know. Like he just, it wouldn't make sense if he wasn't in the top 10 at the end of the tournament. He's just been playing too good at a tournament, at a course he's played before, like I said.
Yeah, I agree. If I had to pick one person out this range, guess it'd be maybe Sander. I don't know. I don't like anyone in this range to win, but I think Justin Thomas plays the best out of them.
I agree.
It is a good
I'm not
Xander
going to pick
course,
any of
but
them to win.
yeah, no.
I think
Um,
it's the PGA Championship. Justin Thomas is like the only. It's like the only major he like can really really turn it around in.
right. Yep, I agree. So moving down the board a little farther, we have Joaquin Niemann, Patrick Cantlay at 40, Brooks 40, Tommy Fleetwood 45, and Hideki 45. I bet Waco. I feel like this is a really good course for Waco. I don't really like starting my card with two live guys, but um, he's just so the talent is just through the roof with this guy. Like he wins like almost every live event, and then he comes to these majors and just doesn't perform. And I think eventually that talent is gonna pull through, and he's gonna. I don't know. I took him to win. I'm gonna pair him with the top 10 because I really think he's gonna be in contention this week.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I like that play. I did he play in the President's Cup or was he not allowed to live?
no, I think that was they didn't allow the live guys to
Yeah.
play in the.
Yeah. I like out of that range. I like Patrick Cantley.
Yeah.
I thought I took him to win last week. He did. He was there. He was leading round one, I think, and
Mhm.
he was playing really well. I think he's been playing really well all season. I think this course kind of fits him as well. I haven't looked at his track record here, but I'm sure he's played in a couple tournaments here where he's got some experience. Probably played in that President's Cup a couple of years ago,
Mhm.
and he's been. I think he'll have a good showing this week. I think he could win there. Maybe break through for his first major championship and then never win again because I feel like he's one major winner type of player.
That's so fitting, and this could be the week. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, he's hitting the ball really well.
Yeah, really well. Like
He's probably just going to do what Cantley normally does and just
I
hover
know.
and then backdoor the top five. And you're like, oh, he's top five at a PGA, and it's just going to be typical Cantley. But um, does Brooks find it here? Not win, but does
I don't
Brooks
think he's gonna win. He needs
find any form here?
to show it. I mean, maybe he might find some form. He's not winning because he needs to. He usually shows it before he like comes out and wins.
I agree.
But I don't know. Maybe of course he could take over the course with his driving.
Right. The other guy in this range where I got close to betting outright was Hideki. I think Hideki plays well this week. This course should fit him. I mean, and especially if it's going to be a little wet to start. He won the Masters in wet conditions. He's good on long golf courses, great with his long irons. I'm probably going to bet Hideki top 10, but I was close to taking him outright. I think Hideki has a good showing this week.
Yeah, I personally love that play. I saw a video of him putting in the rain.
I did see
Love
that.
that. And I just flashbacks to when I was at the Players guarding the putting green. He was there till sunset, just putting,
Mhm.
and he played really well that week. I think he was third or something like that. And yeah, Hideki.
I like
Yeah.
that.
All right. Next range here at 50, we've got Terrell Hatton, Victor Hovland, Shane Lowry. Pumping your fist. You got somebody in this range?
I like Vic.
Okay, I bet Vic too.
Yeah, I think he finally. I think this is a major that he like could win very well easily. Very, he's been kind of like trending up
Hmm.
towards it, and I think he's that could be a sneaky, really good odds bet to win.
Hmm.
Plus 5,000 for a player that was like the number one player in the world not that long ago. Not the number one player, but like playing the best for a while. Like not too long ago, he just kind of lost it for a little bit. And I think he's kind of finding it. Could be a really, really good bet, and I want to see him win. I want to see him win. That'd be awesome. I want to see. I think he's because he's gonna win a major championship in his career. It's just gonna
I
be
agree.
It's just when he is, and I think this could be a good spot for him.
Yeah, I'm a Victor fan.
I love Victor. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I bet Victor outright too. I think he went off at Valhalla last year around the same number at 50,
Yeah,
and I feel
really
like when he
good.
gets to like 50, he's just kind of a must bet with the
Yes,
talent that he
exactly.
has.
Yeah.
And his course should fit him. I mean, long
hmm
irons,
Yeah,
like
he's just a ball striker.
he's like sneaky long too. Like he
Yeah,
hits the ball kind of far and no one really talks about it.
carries the ball really far, and people don't really
He
realize.
does. I think this should be a perfect spot for Victor. So,
And he's a very consistent ball flight because he kind of it's not a narrow course, but you got to have a little like kind of a straighter ball flight, kind of
mhm.
around. Sometimes he can carry it. I think this could fit him really well. He's just a ball striker, and if he gets his putter rolling, like you said, also if he gets the plus 5,000, like you got to bet him because he wasn't like I said, he wasn't probably the best player in the world not too long ago.
Right. Like he has a way better chance of winning than Shane and Tommy
Oh,
are the same
100%.
number. Like, yeah. Does Jordan Spieth have a chance to complete the career Grand Slam this week?
Another storyline.
I will bet him at the PGA Championship till I
Yeah,
die, and it's a
yeah, I
crime
think you
not to.
have to. But you can't
Crime
not
not-
be there when it happens.
Exactly. You have to be on it.
I'll throw a tenner on it. Give me
I was talking to a fella today, new fan into golf. I was actually getting shit on at work for rooting for Speed this week. It's like, did you like you guys all picked up golf after COVID? I'm guessing.
Right.
Actually, like,
mean.
seriously, I have no idea who I'm talking about. Like, that's Jordan Speed.
It's like a legend of the game.
Like,
Like,
oh, Rory, Grand Slam, Grand Slam. Yeah, there's another guy also knocking on the door and has been for a while. Jordan Spieth.
mhm.
Yeah.
He's the only other guy
Yeah,
right now that could do it.
Phil,
Him and Phil.
the
But
news
yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Phil ain't doing it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I hope. That would be insane.
I mean, he
He just can't. He just
snapped
not.
one off a couple of years ago.
Pokemon. If you
Oh
win
yeah, dude.
Pokemon,
Oakmon's gonna eat him up.
I think there's a better chance of like actually like aliens coming down and like dropping on Earth than Phil Mickelson winning at Oakmont. Like you have to hit every fairway, every green. Like
Yeah. It sucks that Phil's like missing one is the US Open, which I feel is just the hardest
the
one for an older
hardest.
player to win.
Yeah,
Like,
you get the ball strike the shit out of the course.
right.
And you have to hit the ball far if you're not gonna ball strike it. Like, and I guess he
Yeah.
hit it far, but he just I don't know. I think he's been playing really well this season. It's just I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
has. He has.
That would be insane. That would be the craziest story.
Dude, he needs another like gimmick US Open, like a LACC, something like that.
I thought he could have a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know what the upcoming U.S. Opens are right now, but
But with Spieth, I mean, yeah, I'm obviously rooting for him to do it. I love Jordan Spieth.
yeah,
I just don't think this is the place. Like I think we talked about it last pod, or maybe it was off camera, but that the PGA is going to be in Frisco, Texas in 2 years.
I saw. Yeah, we did talk about that.
That's the place where I think
Yeah.
Jordan. I mean, he's going to be so popular. His odds probably won't be great because
Oh
it's
my
Texas,
God,
but
yeah.
like the story just lines up perfectly. If I could like bet it now, I wish I could. Like the
Yeah.
minute that line opens up after next year's PGA Championship, I'm going to take it.
Yeah. Oh wait, so what's next year?
Roname?
Oh yeah, Ronamick. Ronamick's
Roname? Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
another Philly country club.
Mm-hmm. Um,
So yeah, the U.S. Open next year is
Shinnecock, yeah, no, probably not.
Pebble, then Wingfoot, then Pinehurst.
You could probably do it at Pebble, low key. But I mean, by then, I mean, he's what going to be like
He's gonna be like
six? Like,
65.
yeah, dude.
For wellness though, he might be like better. Like he might be,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
Marion.
You could do it at Pebble. Pebble's not like insane. Like, he
Yeah.
means,
Or he could 2031 Riviera back in California.
yeah.
Hills and
The next range here, we have Corey Connors 70, Sepp Straka 70, Patrick Reed 80. I'll just do the Corey Connors, Sepp Straka. Any interest in those two guys?
Corey Connors has been playing good golf.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, really
That's
well.
all
I
I'm
think
saying about that.
did I see him on the most tip chart, Max?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fourth.
What does that mean?
So like the most bet on people.
Yeah, it's kind of like the public bet, but it's not like what the sports books put out. It's this guy that like gets tips from people that put picks out on Twitter. So it's kind of like there's only 273 tips.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of a small sample size, but just who's popular on golf Twitter, basically.
Mm-hmm. So it's all like the sharp, all like the experts.
Yeah. Um,
I don't
but
really like Patrick Reed though. I'm sorry we kind of skipped Sep. He's not gonna do it though.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. Um, with Sep, I technically have him. It's like $3 to win a grand because it's parlayed with Rory Masters from my round robin. I cashed out my majors parlay because it was a 200 or $2.50 bet and it gave me $17. So I took
Oh,
it.
that's
It's
not
Sep
bad.
Straka has zero chance to
No,
win.
he's not winning after this.
No, not after last week. And I still have the round robin alive. So if he wins, I win a grand. So technically still have him. But Patrick Reed, I mean, he was on the tip chart, but I mean, he's a good fit. He contended last time the PGA
Hmm.
was here. He played well at Augusta. Um, he could like certainly mix this week, I think.
I agree. I think he'll play well. He's kind of been trending a little bit too.
hmm Jason Day was somebody I was looking at to bet, and before I realized he withdrew last week, I wanted to see something from him. He's got a neck
Mm,
injury, so I don't think I'm gonna
yeah,
take
it'll
the
be a tough
Jason
one.
Day because I think he plays this course. Did he win here?
Yeah, he might have.
Either he won here or he has good course history. Um,
So PG, I feel like he's a PGA championship type of player.
yeah. Let's see what else you got. Russ Henley, Minwoo Lee, Sunjay, Berger, Clark. Clark at 110 to 1, former winner of this event.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Not bad odds on him.
Not terrible.
Um, yeah, anyone in this 100 range that you guys see that could potentially play well this week?
Mm,
Malia majors now.
Did you like Minwoo Lee at majors?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I
what
mean, this course should fit him, right? He's a bomber.
what about does Big Tone getting contention?
I was thinking about putting
Yeah,
a placement bet on Tony. I mean,
I feel like he could get to the top 10 maybe.
this is I don't know. I have to look at his course history. I haven't looked at
Yeah,
a
me
lot of this guy's course history at Quail, but I mean, this bomber, I know he's not playing great, but
too.
like he has the talent to get in the mix and not win. But
What's up with those Justin Rose odds?
110,
He is not winning.
I don't know. I feel like it's just every year it's going to be Augusta's his best shot, and I don't know. Do you like Justin Rose this week?
No, I just like him in general. I do think
Yeah, I
he's
like Justin Rose too.
deserving of a major, and he only has a small window. So, me personally, I'm going to bet him at every major for the next couple of years.
It's fair.
That's fair. That is fair.
I
Yeah,
think he deserves one, and I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna get one.
yeah. Well, he has one, right? He has a U.S. Open,
He got the
like
US Open in 2013.
Yeah,
13. Yeah, but another one. Yeah,
I think it lines up for the British.
It
I mean,
could.
yeah.
like,
Makes
I
sense
mean, he
coming
played
from
well last year at the British, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Port Rush.
I
Yeah.
think I could
I love that guy.
I want to another person I'm looking at is I want to see Will Zalatoris in contention in a major again.
I know.
That guy.
You see, he could be not terrible to bet like for his top. I mean, we did it last week. He fucking blew it, played
Yeah.
horrible, but which is kind of scary. But I don't know. I want to see him in contention. I think if he's gonna do it, like kind of turn around, he's gonna start doing it in a major and like just like come out and randomly get a top five and then kind of kick things going again.
What about the first round leader goat, Keith Mitchell?
I love Keith Mitchell.
Yeah.
I love Keith Mitchell in the first round. I mean, it's just like hilarious how it's like clockwork. He just plays well in the first round and then just absolutely fades the rest of the
Yeah.
week.
Seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, Cashmere Keith.
Beast.
Kashmir Keith, he's best friends with JT. They were eating Philly cheesesteaks last week.
Keith Mitchell is hilarious. I don't know if you've seen the interview with him when he smashes his club at the Players.
Oh yeah, right when the horn blows.
Yeah, and like the next day he comes out, makes bogey, and it got him into the Masters.
That's insane. Um,
He's a beast.
all right, so where was I looking? Oh,
Wee.
I'm not betting him outright. He played well last week for the
God.
first like 2.5 rounds. Akshay, 150 to 1. I might sprinkle a little bit last second on his outright, but I'm definitely going to take him for a placement, a top 20 or a top 10.
I could get by, but I could get by with that.
This should be a great course for Akshay.
Yeah,
I,
and I think he's just. I mean, that's crazy odds for him too.
he's
I
so
mean,
it's kind of like the same thing like Waka. Like he hasn't showed up in the majors yet, but the talent is just too
oh,
much for me to ignore.
yeah,
And I think he's going to get into the mix at some point.
I know.
Um,
I feel like that kind of begs the storyline of is it going to be another big name to win to win the major, or is it
yeah,
gonna be one of these like small guys like that kind of like
right,
burst out to the scene? I think this is kind of feeling like someone that's going to burst out to the scene, but I don't know. Bryson has a really good chance.
right. I mean, if like, is it that easy to just take the guy that's supposed to win? Like it worked with Rory, and if Bryson wins this week, it's like obvious. Like,
Yeah.
but if you look back at it, look at like look at last year, Xander, Bryson,
Mhm.
and Scotty. I mean, the guys that are
Yeah.
supposed to win.
Insane, like supposed to win. That's what I mean. Like I feel like it's like kind of just trending like that.
Yeah, it might just be that easy. But anyone past 150 catch your eye.
Rick,
Someone at work mentioned Dustin Johnson. I didn't hate it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It was just a name. It was just a name thrown into the air.
I could, yeah, I don't think he has any chance to win, but I
No.
think
I just like wonder if he's gonna like ever really kind of resurface to anywhere near where he was.
probably not.
Like I just don't think he cares anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Like he enjoys
You know it's bad when he's on Instagram posting like
vlogs.
vlogs and reels, like just not what DJ was. That's just not him.
He's like a little like a family man now, and like
Yeah. He's not locked in.
that buyout because he got paid so much money. I mean, granted, it's smart. Like he
Or he
kind of.
kind of proved what he needed to
I was
prove.
about to say he's won two majors at like thick courses, so I don't know.
Right.
He play had an unbelievable. He won. He didn't win the FedEx Cup in the year, right? Or did he?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, he was the number one
Or no,
player.
did he win in 2020?
Oh, he might have.
Like the COVID year,
COVID year. Yeah, yeah.
maybe something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did that. But I don't know. He definitely. I don't know if he'll ever resurface. But I think he could. He's gonna contend at some point. His talent is just so good.
Yeah, yeah. He'll contend in a major at some point. I don't, probably. Yeah. I mean, it should be a good course from Bomb. I mean, he's still
Yeah.
got some distance on him, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Um,
Maybe Ricky.
I would say I'm not a fan of Ricky, but like,
Ricky.
Line would be sick.
my storyline would be sick. I could see him in contention.
I know, like LACC.
Yeah, like LACC.
Like a
He
Friday.
played well last week, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Like a 36 hole leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
he could be a first round leader?
I was thinking about it.
Ooh.
That
I
would
was really
be
thinking
a
about it
fun
earlier today.
squad ride bet.
Yeah, I like that. Fuck. All right. I have to actually root for this guy.
I like Rick.
Um,
He's just like
Ricky.
not that good.
no, and I was never a Ricky guy, and it's probably Cam's fault because he ruined him
Yeah,
for me.
'cause
But um, yeah, I don't think anyone past Ricky really. I mean, there's going to be someone that's going to pop up in the mix, but I don't think.
Poston.
Come on, JT Poston winning a major.
Well, Cam Young action
Dude, he played well last week.
did play well last
Dude,
week.
He, like,
AirPod man. I'll never.
dude,
forget
he
him.
played well last week, and I know like people on Twitter are like addicted to betting Cam Young. That's probably all they needed. Just a little life.
And the odds probably dropped a little bit too, which is kind
Right. I mean, he should be like 500 to
of
1.
he's so bad.
Jake Knapp, anybody? Anybody?
Nah.
Nap time.
Nap time? Yeah, I mean, I don't really
Boo.
Phil 400 to 1. Yeah. That's probably dude, he was probably 400 to 1 when he won that major.
No, dude, like seriously, he probably was.
Like he was in zero form.
He
I
was
remember. He just
playing
came out of nowhere.
somewhat well, like the past couple of years before that, but then he
Mhm.
just like came out of nowhere. He played so fucking good that week,
Oh, he played so good.
like at Kiowa. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that was an elect. That's such a forgotten because he kind of got like
Yeah.
shade for a couple of years for leaving Live in the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like that like almost to this. Not you can't compare it to Tigers when at the and
Right.
so like that is all like insanely impressive to what he did.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Kind of forgotten just the way that he got shaved the past couple of years.
I want to see who's at the bottom of the
I'm
board.
post. Imagine finding yourself at the bottom of the odds list.
Jesus,
Like,
Bobby Gates. Like who
Oh,
are
I
you?
gotta find out and do a parlay of all the like the Michael Blocks, like
Oh,
those
yeah,
guys.
the
Because
pros.
last year they all made the
Where's
cut.
Block Man? Can we not bet
Wait,
him?
wait, they said they all made the cut or missed the cut?
Made the cut last year, I think.
Oh,
There's
really?
something like that.
Where's
Yeah.
Block Man?
Oh my God.
All the PGA pros.
Oh my God.
If you're Matthew Pavone, you gotta be sick that you're
Yeah, you
listening
have to be really tweaking to know that he,
in Dunlap.
dude, Jimmy Walker. No
Jimmy
way.
Walker, yeah, lifetime exemption.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to go real quick and do our winners pick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Each pick one person. Mine's gonna be Bryson. You guys can hop on if you want.
I'm definitely throwing Bryson, but you can pick him.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna throw a little bit on him just because I think it's like you said, it's kind of like the Rory move where like it's the right play. You kind of
Right.
gotta throw it because he probably should win.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Your guys' picks.
Um, scroll down a little bit. Find my boy at plus 5,000.
Pick.
Yes, sir. Give me Vic. I want to see it so bad.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's just, and I think he's just it fits him. The course fits
Right.
him well, and I think he should win a major.
Yeah.
I think this
Sean.
spot.
Yeah, I like both those picks a lot. I have to ride Bryson.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's safe. It's an investment.
Yeah. 100%. Um, squad rides for the week. So we're doing Ricky first round leader.
Yeah.
A position. We're gonna do let's do a squad ride of a first round leader, a top five or a top 10, and then we can do a matchup or we can do like someone to win.
Let's do like a top 10.
Finau.
Yeah.
Top 10 or 20.
I mean, top 20 is probably still even good odds.
Yeah, 240.
What's top 10? I just want to see just for
No, we don't have to go Finau.
Oh, it's 5. Oh, that was top 10.
Oh, what?
Oh no, that was 20. That was 20. I was lying. 600.
Ooh,
I don't mind that.
I don't mind it at all.
I think he can get in contention.
Top, I say it every week and it never happens, but top
Yeah.
10, you have to be in contention. Just got to get
Yeah.
it, sneak in.
Yeah.
I do like Hideki a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
I like Hideki.
Top 10 at 290. Make those 3 the squad rides.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Anything else you guys want to go over?
Not really. We can see our final wrap ups. It's gonna be an exciting week. I'm excited.
Yep.
It's fun.
Uh,
A good upcoming schedule coming up. I think I don't know what's next week. Maybe Charles Schwab or something.
Yeah, it's Colonial. We're TBD on that if we're gonna.
Yeah, if we're gonna do one for that, and then I think it's maybe Memorial. No, it's something.
Yeah, it's Memorial, and then it'll be Canadian, and then U.S. Open. So
Yeah, so we'll definitely be back for the Memorial. But yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. It was good. Thanks for coming on, Sean.
yeah. Thanks for coming on,
It
Sean.
was a pleasure
Oh,
having you.
I
Yeah.
love this.
All right, let's go get major number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Another outright.
Let's do it. Let's start out the year right.